Alright, I didn't have time to review the other Rocky movies, but here's my quick summation. Rocky 3. I pity the fool who hasn't seen Rocky 3, because Rocky 3 is good. You got Mr. T.S. Clubber Lang, you got Hulk Hogan. It sounds silly, and it is, but it is an entertaining Rocky movie. You have Apollo Creed coming in to train Rocky, and that is a lot of fun to see. Rocky 4. Rocky 4 is just absurd, but fun. You have Rocky giving, as a birthday present to Paulie, a freaking robot. You have Apollo Creed fighting a Russian, played by Dolph Lundgren, after James Brown sings his song Living in America in a very over-the-top opening to a boxing match. It's absurd. And then, of course, you have Rocky going off to Russia to fight Dolph Lundgren, which I guess for revenge. But you do get to have Rocky say, Drago! Rocky 5. Rocky 5 is the taint on the series. It is bad. This one, it was the chore for me to sit through. You have Rocky's son getting bullied in school. He learns how to fight. Yeah, who cares? Rocky tries to train this kid named Tommy Gunn. Tommy Gunn turns out to be a douchebag, leaves him. Yeah, who gives a crap? This movie is bad. Do not watch it. The only memorable part of this movie is at the end where there's a street fight, and Rocky, of course, says the famous line, "My ring's outside." Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa is back to formula. It's dramatic. It's great. It's exactly where you would expect to see the Rocky character that many years later. It's actually sad. Yes, it's a little silly that he's able to get back in the ring and fight again. They try to explain it. It doesn't work fully, but it works well enough for me to enjoy it. And it is a great cap to the Rocky series. If that was the last Rocky film, I'd be fine with it. And it really is, because Creed, which I will now get to, does not count as a Rocky movie. Creed stars Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone, and is written and directed by Ryan Coogler, not Sylvester Stallone this time. In this movie, you have Adonis Johnson, or as his proper name is, Adonis Creed, where he wants to become a boxer, but he doesn't want to go by his father's name. He wants to make it on his own. So he goes to Philadelphia to find his father's old boxing buddy, Rocky Balboa, of course, and he convinces Rocky to train him. First, I should say that Creed is obviously a spin-off movie, as most people know, and that was a very nice turn for the series, because as I mentioned, Rocky Balboa was a perfect end to the Rocky series. It ends on a very satisfying note. It wraps up the character in a nice bow, at least as a main protagonist that we are following. That is fine. It was a satisfying ending. However, if you want to go back to this universe, this is a good way to do it. As a spin-off movie where Rocky is basically the new Mickey in this one. Yeah, I know he tried training in Rocky 5, I know, but it works out a little better in this one. This is directed by a new guy named Ryan Coogler, who I've not seen his other movie called Fruitville Station, but after seeing this, I really want to. That also starred Michael B. Jordan, and I just want to say, Michael B. Jordan was in Fan for Stick earlier this year, and you, sir, are forgiven. The rest of them still need to make up for it, but you, sir, you have been redeemed. Congratulations. It's true, though. He does a great job as Apollo Creed's son. I'm really with this character. Not quite in the way I was with the Rocky character in the first Rocky movie, and I think that's the best comparative between the two, since there are some similarities between this and the first Rocky movie. However, I really do follow this character. Michael B. Jordan really sells it. He's a good actor. He has these great scenes with Rocky where he's talking about wanting to make it on his own, and those are great. But even better scenes later when he starts opening up to Rocky and Rocky starts opening up to him. There's some legit heartfelt moments in this movie. The directing here is fantastic during those scenes, and all the scenes, really. But Ryan Coogler is a great director. I can't wait to see what else he's going to do after this. He's got some great directing chops. Obviously, it's a little too early to know if he will continue to be a great director, because, hey, tons of times people have started out with this great couple first movies, and then they go to making The Last Airbender. So it's a little early, but hey, I definitely will be looking out for his next movie after this. Back to the character of Rocky, though, where we find him in this movie is really sad. Like, I mean, I don't want to spoil it or get too much into it, but there's a lot of just heart-wrenching scenes with this guy. And, oh man, I was feeling I was feeling for Rocky right there, man. I'll try not to give anything away, but all I'll say is Rocky does have some very great dramatic moments. Sylvester Stallone, though, really pulls those moments off. He's still a great actor, guys. I feel like people kind of look down on him a little much, or at least, you know, too many jokes to his expense. Yes, he made silly movies like Judge Dredd, but you know what? The guy can act dramatic roles. I mean, for goodness sakes, he was nominated for Academy Award for Rocky. Also, there's a new score this time. I'm actually happy they didn't use the Gonna Fly Now theme in this movie. Why? Because that is Rocky's theme. I would have actually hated it if Creed started running to the do-do-do, do-do-do. I'm like, no, that's Rocky's theme. Let that be Rocky's theme. Now, they do play part of the original score near the end of the movie, but it's at a pivotal point where that totally makes sense to happen. Obviously, I'm not going to say what it is, but you'll know it when it comes, and it totally works. Other than that, though, you don't hear it at all, and I'm totally okay with it. This is a new spin-off series, possibly. I will be very surprised if they don't make a Creed 2. Let me just put it that way. But I'm happy they're using a new score for this new spin-off series that they're doing. The training montages are great. Rocky starts doing the stuff that Mickey used to do to him, like having him chase chickens and stuff. Rocky does have a lot of really funny lines in this movie as well. So does Creed. Both of them have great moments. I know I've been talking about Rocky a lot, but, you know, this does come from the Rocky series, so it's a little hard not to. But Rocky is the secondary character this time, and he's in it the perfect amount. Creed is our main character, and I love the new character. I'm excited to see where this series will go, because, again, I'd be surprised if there's not a series. This movie's excellent. It's excellent in the comedy. It's excellent in the drama. And guess what? I'm going to give this movie 5 out of 5 stars. Yes, if we're counting this as a Rocky movie, this is the second best Rocky movie. Not quite as good as the first one, but I just love that first one so much. But this is easily the second best. It's phenomenal, guys. Go see this movie. Don't miss it in theaters. Don't think, oh, I'll catch it on Blu-ray. No. Pay money. Go to the theater. Go see this movie. This movie's an instant knockout. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. See ya.